All right, we should be back now. I hope it's finally working. If not, then, well, having a bad day, I guess. Well, let's see. I guess I will take on my other monitor to be able to see what you're actually writing. So yeah, third time's the charm, I guess. So one more time, welcome to my stream. This is now my fourth mod on the fourth beatmap. I already modded 3 beatmaps for the application as a beatmap nominator. Now it's all about to wait for the answer and see if they're gonna accept me as a BN or not. Other than that, this is another modding stream, as you figured already. And I'm going to mod this beatmap, and I played it already a little bit, like a week or 2 weeks ago, when I got the modding request, and actually it seems to be a very well made beatmap so far. There seems to be a few spread issues, and there are also slider velocity changes, as you can see down below with the green lines. Usually I don't like slider velocity changes, however these, at least when I saw it the first time, look actually quite nice. But anyways, without further ado, let's just jump right into the modding. I'm not planning to stream for too long anyways, like 1 hour, maybe 1.5. So let's see how far we're gonna get, and yeah, I'm excited to see what the beatmapper did here. So yeah, let's start with this. Oh, maybe like that. This is better. So I guess it's working. Perfect. It's been a long time. One more time, indeed. I hope you're doing good, Karma. And hopefully the stream should work now. As I said at the beginning, third time's the charm. And looks like the latency isn't too bad this time. Oh, what was that? Oh, they used the how do you call it again? A custom node. So, maybe just a little story. Actually, I had quite a long talk with this beat mapper, and he actually checked my my videos about Taiko theory, music theory, or in general. Simply, they checked all the highlights or some of the highlights I made for some of the videos, especially when I was modding. And what they told me is they actually applied what I said in the videos in this beat map, like having a basic structure for the beat map. And at the same time, they put on this structure. So after, making the notes, having a structure, having an idea what to map, they put the shutter velocity changes on that. So in general, when you're listening to the patterns, they actually work quite well so far. And that's also the first thing I'm gonna do. So I'm first gonna check the structure and the patterns itself, and later on, once we are done with that, we are gonna go and check the slider velocity changes, because this is gonna be a topic that will probably take some time. We probably won't get to it today, rather tomorrow or in the next days. Because as I said before, I actually never modded slider velocity changes before, at least not the kinds we are using nowadays. So I'm also very excited to see how I'm gonna react and what kind of solutions for certain problems that the slider velocity changes might have, we're gonna have. Also, welcome back, Mob. Very happy to see you again. It's been a while, one more time. But this time, it's not been a month since the last stream. So we are getting better. The streams are coming more frequently. So yeah, but nice to see some old faces again. But yeah, so yeah, that's the idea. We're gonna mod as always, and later on, probably not today since I'm not planning to stream for too long, 1 hour, 1.5 maybe, max 2 hours. It's late after all. So gonna mod as always, and then later on we're gonna check out the slider velocity changes. But yeah, so let's see. Oh, so maybe I should tell Jason that I'm streaming, since he likes to watch these from time to time. All right. Also, it's the first time I'm having 2 headphones right now on, so I can hear myself actually talking. But it's not the perfect solution, because I can also hear the song twice, because the microphone is very, very sensitive. Anyways, let's see. Do that. All right. Okay. Let's see for the other Oni first. Oh, by the way, I like what the mapper did with the background. Like the character is moving. It makes me want to watch the anime actually. Was it though? Was it though? This is gonna be hard actually. uh, I think there will be more problems with the slider velocity changes and with the spread instead of the patterns. The Oni was very clean, I have to say, very clean. What do you say? Oh, by the way, something that I found out one day ago. The workshop community of a fighting game made the Taiko emblem. Forgot what was his name. Creature is a playable character in the game. Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, Don-chan, or Kat-chan, one of them at least. That's actually nice. I hope he's having a good movement set. And he also has to be strong, of course. The Oni was very clean, and I'm not sure yet, but I think the Mappa is mainly following the vocals, but also trying to have a certain rhythm with the dons, I think at least. Or maybe they're just there for supportive action. Nice. Yeah, he's actually mixing vocals and beat mapping. That's nice. Huh? This is partly a reverse style, so he reversed these patterns but didn't reverse these ones because he wants to keep the high pitch on that note, and it makes sense. Very clean. This is also very nice, follows the vocals and works with the beat. Amazing. Honestly, I like it, I like it. So that's actually the first thing I'm gonna write already about the Oni, because sometimes you have to praise mappers when they're doing a good job actually, and this first part is really a very good job. But what did he do here? What the dog doing? Let's see. So Oni review, yeah. Praise. Alright. Actually, do you even see this? Yes, I think you do. Not quite. Okay, now you see it. It's the 23rd October. What's on the 24th of October? You know, I'm never planning my streamings, not yet at least. Wait, 24th October, what's there? October. There's nothing. But I might, who knows? I don't know. As I said already, pretty often I'm not planning these things. Patterns. It's also nice that you kept honestly, I think I'm sorry. I'm gonna do it without the second headphones, just too much. I can't hear the song properly. Well, whatever. Alright, this one is nice. And now let's continue. Oh, nice. Well, then I might stream on that day. I will keep that in mind. At least I will write you. Oh, wait. I think I even streamed once at that day, didn't I? And I was like, oh, Zach, happy birthday then. Yeah, I think I did. Wait, let me see. No, I shouldn't get distracted right now. I have to mod, but yeah, I can actually, maybe I will be there when I have time. I have Twitter. Twitter is basically the medium I'm always using, so did he actually follow a improver? Nice. Not so sure about this one. Nah, this is too flat. Oh, there you go. You see this? I was like, wait, this doesn't really work. And look at this. You actually used here this kind of triplet. So I guess I'm gonna suggest to use Don here. What? Yeah, I think I would swap these. Zeta plus G, wasn't it? Yes. Oh, what? They are posts around in this. Please check them before posting. Oh, okay. What? Okay. Is there? Oh, wait. In this review. Oh, okay, all right. Well, all right, then maybe I said during that day like happy birthday, but in late fashion. But I'm pretty sure we actually talked about it. Can you believe it, Mob? It's been already more than a year. That's how long we know each other already by now. It's actually quite amazing, I have to say. Who would have thought? Like, is it a year or 1.5 and half? 1.5, I think, almost. Let's say 1 year ago. Mm. Mm. I'm still trying to figure out what he's exactly doing here. I mean, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. But as in we know each other, like, well, time-wise, you know? And we already talked quite a lot, so that's what I meant. But yeah, fair point actually. But I actually know if a few things at least. uh, yes, something doesn't really work here. Something is bugging me actually. I mean, when you're playing it, it works perfectly fine. But once I'm trying to analyze what he tries to follow here, I mean, he's following the vocals and he tries to make it not too monotonously, you know? But something is amiss and I'm not sure what it is. Or maybe I'm just analyzing too much right now. That's also very, that's also a scary thing to do if you're over analyzing things. Sometimes a beat just works in its current state. But still, one thing I have to think about is actually. Oh, Duki Wookie, hey! Willkommen zu meinem Stream. I hope you're doing. I disconnected and reconnected. Weird. Yeah, I think I'm gonna check this out later because this is a little bit complicated. I think the patterns are not working to 100% because the mapper seems to be mixing the vocals and the beats too much together. Like, you can do this, of course, but I still think he should be rather going for, in this part at least, using dons for a certain rhythm and using the cuts for the vocals. Right now it's a mixture of it, which works absolutely. It's not unrankable, and it does work quite well. But as I said already, when you go more into analyzing stuff, it just, it feels too flat having suddenly just this triplet of cuts. And then considering that we had, in the previous pattern, the alternating triplet, one triplet before or earlier, and now it's just one later, it kind of feels a little bit odd, So I think this is something we will have to check out later more in depth, because we can leave it like this. It's not a problem. As I said, it's not unrankable, but I think we can improve this section a bit, because as I said already, the use of triplet is quite nice, especially because they go in succession. Then in this part we got the reversed version of the previous part, but then at this part it just sounds too flat to me. So maybe we will have to change the structure, but we will see about this later or another day. I'm already streaming almost an hour already, and I'm not even done with half of the first beat map. God damn it! Oh, Suosh, Jason, welcome to my stream. Hello, nice to have you here again. Yeah, to make it short, as you can see, I'm streaming once again some modding session. I already did 3 mods and applied already as beatmap nominator. So this is my fourth one after years of not modding. And this beatmap, the set is actually quite nice, I have to say. And there are also slider velocity changes, which we are not gonna check today, but another day. Because today I didn't actually plan to mod for too long. So yeah. And as you can see, yeah, I'm encountering already some structural problems, for me at least, and I have to analyze it even further to know what we need to do here. Actually I have already an idea. Wait, let me see. Wait, this actually, you know what, no. Oh, and yes, happy birthday, Jason. Apparently Mob was the one who remembered your birthday. So yeah, happy birthday, even though we are a little bit late. I hope you had a lovely day. Yeah, that's actually also a good idea. But I purposefully didn't think about these yet, because Mapper's intention is clearly to use triplets here. which are following the vocals. So for now I'm trying to, you know, go along with this idea. And if it happens that it doesn't work, then I would come back to the idea with the doublets. But I'm also noticing that I like this a little bit more because now there's a little bit more structure with the dons. Let me check something out. Now I'm copying too much. Probably won't like this. I love this section. Yeah, when you're playing it, everything works actually quite fine. But this section, it's actually crazy. But let's skip it for now. I will have to think about this a bit more. But yeah, the patterns, exactly, the patterns are looking mostly good. There's actually not much to say, just here and there maybe some little tweaking. maybe like this. Let me just see. Nah. Nah. No, you know what? It's fine. Which strings are you talking about? Oh yeah, the slider velocity is indeed not very clean, at least at the end. Like the finisher ones are, I actually like this one. Whoop. This is fine. I personally wouldn't do it, but it's okay. This, for example, I can't understand really why suddenly the slider velocity is going down, because the pace is actually, you know, the same. So maybe he's using too many SV changes, but that's a topic for another time. Yeah, now I understand also what you mean with the shorter strings, indeed. That's actually not a bad idea. That's actually not a bad idea. This might actually work better, yes. But I'm still not 100% convinced. Not yet. Ah, yeah, right. Yeah, I would rather go with this. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. I had actually the same feeling when I was listening to it. Like this one here, right? Like it should go on like this. But I think I understand why they did it like this, because the pattern doesn't become too long. But if he wants to prevent this, then maybe we should delete this note as well. Because this actually works. Because now it is consistent again, but we could go both ways actually. I mean, that's not a bad idea from you. Because as I said, yeah, exactly. So yeah, both ways would work for me. And we could actually suggest that, so he simply knows about it and can choose for himself what he likes more, because both ways works. If he says, the pattern is becoming too long, then he can delete this cut. If he says, actually, this might work, then he can go on with the Don. So yeah, but nice to us that we have the same opinion on this one. Also, oh, too glad. Konbanwa. Last night Ono show indeed, yes. As you can see, I'm modding again. I already applied as a beatmap nominator. We are waiting now for the results, if they're gonna accept me or not. And yeah, since so many joined, maybe a little story which I talked about at the beginning. So the mapper who requested a mod from me, he actually checked my other modding videos and my mapping videos, where I explained a lot about music theory and stuff like that. And according to this, he actually tried to make the set, which is quite nice, I have to say. And he told me that certain things I was talking about, like structure and emphasis, especially about that, in my opinion, Taiko is not like the other game modes, it's its own instrument, and hence you have to use it as such, like a second layer or third layer on the song. And it was such a new concept to him that he actually tried to map in this way, in this set. And that's why it is quite interesting. When I played it the first time, I was like, oh, the structure is actually quite nice in this. The velocity changes mostly work actually, because now I know why. Because he checked the videos and he tried first to have a general structure that is working in his beat map. And once he had his structure, which apparently some of you even said that looks good so far, at least in the Oni, he tried to apply the slider velocity change on the structure. So it's not what we talked about like a few days ago, weeks or months maybe, I don't know. I'm talking way often about this anyways, that people are, using slider velocity changes to basically, I mean, they're not doing this, it's just how I see it, of course, but it's like they're using slider velocity changes to hide the fact that the structure of their beat map is not working. As I said, they're not doing this like intentionally, it's just how it feels sometimes. And in this beat map, as I said, we are gonna talk about slider velocity changes another time. In this case, however, the SVs work quite well overall. They can be still improved, but they work well because they are working with the structure of the beat map. And yeah, to come back to the structure, which Suash and me were talking about, because it works so well, the structure, we are able to give the beat mapper two options in this case. So Suash said, oh no, when you are letting this play, it kind of feels like there's a note missing, and I have actually the same feeling. So the mapper has now two options. Either way, he goes like adding this note, but then he's getting a long pattern, which might be for Oni a bit too long. But that's not a problem, because what he also can do is, since his structure is working, he keeps this rest moment and has one here as well. And then it works again, because it is consistent with the little break, with the little rest moment. It's not a break. Also, oh, Yasu! Hey, welcome! Oh, so many people today here. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I hope you're all going well, of course. And yeah, it's also nice that some of you chewers are also modding alongside me. So yeah, let's go and suggest this to the mapper. Alright, so that was actually here. This to add a don here, or remove the to have a consistent what is it that it makes consistent right now? Is it already a stanza? No, it's one stanza only. All right. No, let's not use blown up words. I would just use structure again. I would either suggest to add the don here or remove the cut to have a consistent structure. Adding the don would how do you call this? You know what? No. Yeah. So remove, cut. Rest moments. It's not a very strong argument, but I think it's enough. I'm pretty sure he will understand it, what I mean. 47. Oh yeah, right. Actually, you know what? I think I have to check the rules. Yeah, I think I will actually have to check the rules, because maybe this isn't even rankable for the Oni. I'm not sure right now. I have to check this. Also Taiko, Oni. At least one rest moment, which is one or longer, should be inserted after 16. Well, I think we have no problem here. Oh, we have a problem. 2, 3, 4. Well, but the BPM is very slow, so it's not a problem. but I would rather prefer if they just delete the cut so the patterns are not getting too long. I mean, it's a very low song, so it's not a problem, but I will just mention it at least once. Be the better so the pattern structures don't become too long. All right. Oh no. Oh, hello. All right, Karma. See you next time. Have a good walk. All right, so we've got this. Yeah, and then I suggested this now. Might sound a bit flat to your structure wise, but you would at least keep the integrity of the structure you have. Switching to is sounded not intuitive enough to me. What's this? There's a post around. Let's see. Mapped. Could be mapped. Could be mapped considering is mapped. Yeah, nice catch. Edit. Okay, that's something else. Alright. Rip. I think he can switch this. Yeah, this one is actually, you know, simpler, but since this high pitch in the background is actually quite prominent, I think it is better if he just switches these notes. And then it fits better to the overall tone of this little part. CTR plus G. Simplify. Okay, now I got it. Wait. Brain fart. Simplify. Okay, without the E. Since the high-pitched sounds are so prominent, might be better to follow them. All right. Nah, I would actually use this as a don. As a cut, not as a don. It's just weird to have suddenly, you know, a don here while the rest is all mapped as a cut. So consistency reasons only. Oh, actually, it's not the pitch. It's the pitch is actually 1/4 later. Huh. Nah. Could also go for done, depending on what you like more. Yeah, that's enough. What is going on, Osu? It's okay. It's okay. Oh, Dorian! Holy shit, today are a lot of you guys here actually. Maybe I should stream more during the week instead of the weekend. Your existence has been acknowledged by all of the people here. Yes, indeed. I don't know what is going on with Osu. For some reason, when I'm using the spacebar, then suddenly it opens the file for me, and I don't know why. Yeah, I think actually changing this is better. Why did you went insane again? What happened? Yeah, actually, you know what? I think... Yeah. Because the thing is, when I played this pattern, this alternates way more nicely than this actually. Also, what are you doing? Yeah, like this. So I guess I will, after all, just suggest. The vocals. Any 5 that starts with D and ends with K works better. You are a true connoisseur of the Taiko no Tatsujin patterns, I see. But yeah, actually I can agree with the statement. Yeah. Oh. Wait, I have to ask him. Wait, what? Wait, did I confuse myself right now? Oh, you actually used it here as well. No, oh, I confused myself. What the hell? I was I was confused for a moment because I was like, wait, he used the Don here as well, but why? And then I made like the connection to the previous patterns which we modded. But this is the pattern we just modded and we changed it to Don. So I confused myself simply. Oh my god. Alright. Holy shit, Jojo Gaming, hey! Holy moly, wait, how many people are we right now? Let me check this out. I didn't expect. What? 9 of you are watching? Holy moly, we actually we hit the most viewer count on my channel. That's the first. Woo! The most that were watching was like, I think it was 6 or 7, 8 people, right? Yeah, that was the maximum of people who watched my live streaming. So that's the first. We hit the new barrier. Woo! But yeah, anyways, let's continue. But yeah, once again, welcome everyone. Nice that you're all here. As you can see, this is some hyper modding right now. This is actually fine. Oh yeah, right. A finisher might be actually appropriated here. But he probably did it intentionally. He did it intentionally, yeah, I get it. So, I wanted to suggest a finisher here, because, well, the hi-hat is quite prominent. However, I can understand that he went against it. Oh, actually, wait. Give me a second. Okay, for a moment there I thought he didn't use a finisher because he didn't got any here. Else, you know, the finisher would stay here alone, but since we have one at the beginning, we can suggest this one for consistency reasons once again. The thing is, there's actually not much I have to say structure-wise. There's really just pitch suggestions from me, because Mappa, as we can see, is following mostly the vocals, you know, and has to some degree a certain, I wouldn't even say rhythm with the dons, but the dons are more like the supportive element in this beat map. So the cuts are the more prominent, the more prominent notes here. And since he's following mostly, or well, not, yeah, he's mostly following the vocals, but since this is the prominent layer on the beat map, that's what I'm trying usually to follow as well. And that's the reason why I'm also doing a lot of pitch modding, because, well, there are after all some prominent sounds which simply need either a cut, don, or a finisher. Wow. Goddamn Captain Obvious, am I right? but yeah, that's the reason why the modding right now seems to be so simple, because the structure overall works for the beat map. The idea is, it becomes more and more clear what the idea of the mapper is, vocal mapping basically, and that's the reason why I can't give a lot of structural changes or big suggestions, because it mostly works. And that's the reason why, yeah, it's kind of nitty picky modding right now, basically. But yesterday I talked with Green Shell, actually, homie lover, and he said, yeah, sometimes he's also nitpicky, but he's still looking, you know, globally at the beat map. And even if he's sometimes or more often nitpicky, the more often he's actually nitpicky, the more it actually helps to, you know, improve the beat map, because it's not just one or two patterns, it's more patterns, and overall they're actually changing the beat map. And it's kind of the same here, actually. I hope I could get my point across, what I wanted to say with this. I know sometimes I'm getting a little bit convoluted with my speech. It's also quite late, which isn't an excuse, but yeah, there you go. That was my excuse for today. Yeah, I was also thinking about removing it, because I'm also a guy who actually likes to use finisher at the end of a section or of a part. But then this one is staying alone there, and then it feels kind of awkward. That's why I think this is actually fine. We should probably keep the finisher, because if I will remove it now, then it's like, you know, it's standing alone there basically. It has no connection to any other pattern. I mean, we could remove it as well, of course. Oh, actually, maybe it works without beta. Yeah, we're gonna remove this later on. Okay, so How should I explain this the best way? This is actually also, I think, sometimes, maybe it's not my day, but sometimes it is actually quite hard to find the right words why you want to change something. And that's when you start to overanalyze certain things too much. But actually, that isn't bad, because sometimes when you're not able to give a reason, that's not the case right now, but sometimes if you're not able to express why you want to change a certain pattern, then maybe this might be also an indicator that the suggestion that you're making might actually not be valid. Because if you cannot give an argument for yourself even why you want to change it, besides, yeah, it feels like this better, then maybe there might be something wrong with your argumentation or with the feeling of yours. It's not always the case, of course. As I always say, taiko is an instrument. It's basically music theory. It's music we are listening to, and obviously it is all subjective, and it's feeling based as well, of course, most of the time. So that's the reason why, sometimes if you feel like it doesn't work, maybe you are actually right. But for some cases, when you're not able to express why something should be maybe changed, then maybe it is an indicator at times that maybe you shouldn't make a certain suggestion at all. That's actually something that many people forget to keep in mind when they are modding. If you can't give yourself a reason why you want to change something, then maybe you shouldn't suggest change at all. Because then if it happens, that beatmapper, usually that's not the case, but if it happens that they say, no, I don't want to change, but you want them to change it, that's the time when you have to give an argument. But since you didn't have one at the beginning, it is hard to defend why mappers should actually do the change. So that's the reason why it is so important to ask yourself always, when you're making a change, what is your argument? What is the idea behind your suggestion? What is it that feels off-placed to you? And that's also another reason why it is so important in modding to give a reason, because you're not only giving the modder a reason to change something, but you're also double checking yourself if the reason you are giving is actually valid. So yeah, it's a win-win situation basically. It's your double check, your reality check actually. Good night, Jojo Gaming. Was 11 earlier. Wait, what? Wait. Ah, goddammit, I didn't read the chat. Honestly, all options that are consistent seem fine. Mapper's choice. But yeah, you're right, actually, Zuosh. It's Mapper's choice, of course. So it is valid. But as I said already, it's a reality check for yourself as well, if it actually works. So yeah, let me see. Okay, I tried to play a bit around with. That's actually also a thing I have to change. Not writing too convoluted sentences and not too long sentences as well. So let me see. Let's just say. Let's give him a reason. Going with the which might be actually quite prominent. It also it is also consistent to removing oh no! Language, what is going on today? I'm really losing my words right now. I don't know why. Maybe it's not my day. Oh shit, Nostril! You're here actually. First of all, welcome to my stream. As you can see, I'm modding a certain beatmap by a certain beatmapper. But no, you actually didn't misunderstand me wrong. I would actually also mod your other mapping you're cooking. So don't worry. I'm also gonna mod this one and the other one as well. The finisher for like 15 minutes. Oh yes, but that's the thing. That's what I was just explaining. The structure of the beatmap overall is absolutely fine. You know, there's not. For 50 minutes, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, the structures of the beatmap is absolutely fine so far, and that's the reason I can't really give structural or bigger suggestion. It's basically just pitch modding and also vocal modding, because at least that's how I see it. Your idea, I can actually directly speak to you. That's also a first for me. But to me, your idea is to follow basically the vocals. And at the beginning, I thought the dons are giving a rhythm. But the more I was modding and checking your beatmap, the more it feels like the dons are more like a supportive element, and the cuts are like the main thing in your beatmap. And that's what I'm trying to mod to now, by basically, following the vocals as closely as possible, and some, pitches as well, which are quite prominent, while the dons are like a supportive element for the vocals and for the beat, basically. That's how I see it, at least. I'm gonna show you who mapped this. There it is. By our dear Nostril, who is apparently right now with us in the chat. But yeah, anyways, that's the reason. What the hell? Yes, it is your man. Good morning. It's nice that we are now finally on the same page. Everyone is so confused right now. But I'm confused as well, honestly. But yeah, that's the reason to come back to the actually. God, this is so scuffed right now. That's the reason why I'm basically just doing more of pitch modding and vocal modding, because the structure overall is working totally fine. And there's actually not much to change, honestly, for the Oni. Look at those. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I get it. Nice. Would be actually weird if you didn't. Yeah. I'm okay, I swear. I'm not the one who's not okay. I'm the one who's not okay, actually. Anyways, okay, so yeah, I think I've got my point across with the K. When we're moving the K at sound for it. All right. Zursch, for some reason, this break now works for me. Break. Oh, terminology. Oh no, please. This rest moment worked for me. And I was wondering why, and I think the reason is because these two cuts are quite simple, and not too prominent, nothing, too special. So it feels like there's not a cut. Not this one. Wait, no, actually, yes, this. So that's basically what we did before. But wait, I'm really confused today. Wait, where was it again? Ah, here. So yeah, here it works actually quite good. If he should remove the note, god damn it. Because basically here's a don, there's a don. So removing this cut actually works quite well. Because I can't give a reason right now. Right. So before it was like this. You know what? Sometimes it's not good to overanalyze. It simply works like this, in my opinion. And here... Wait, what was it? And here it works fine because, again, it's the pitching. The sound works simply without any problems. With the pitching and with the vocals. And whether he's using a don here or not, for some reason I can't explain it to you why. Now it's just feeling based, I have to be honest. But he could go without it. Or he could also use a cut maybe, let me see. That's also a curse when you're modding beatmaps which have structures, which have a structure, because then there are many possibilities to give suggestions if it works. Like this could be a don, this can be a cut. There must be nothing at all, and it still works because the structure works. So you know what, I'm just gonna leave it like it is. As it is. One. Yeah, I would actually go for a Don triplet here. It's again for consistency reasons. So, you know, it goes like with downbeat, upbeat, downbeat, upbeat, just in a more broader perspective. So first we're gonna low, then we're gonna high, then we're gonna low again with the pitch, and then one last time high, because it also works with the pitching or with the pitch sounds in the background. So we go with this. Reasons to come on, it's okay. As I said already, sometimes I shouldn't write too much. This sounds a little bit flat for... Whoa! This actually sounds quite nice. But maybe this is too much improvisation for this beat map. But you know what? I'm gonna suggest this after all. The thing is, okay, this is now something where I'm gonna have a hard time to explain it, because this is now really just feeling based. So the mapper use basically, you know, a more flat cut usage, you know, but when you have a 1/3 structure or 3 to 4 measurement, then usually when you're using these kind of patterns, it simply feels too flat. So you have to have kind of a little bit of a swing feeling to it. And you achieve this usually by putting one note before the hi-hat, high beat, downbeat, high beat, yeah. Because if you don't do it, then it really sounds a little bit too flat for the 1/3 pattern. And is it rankable? Yes, it is rankable. It's kind of spicy. Oh, yeah, I think so too. Actually, yes, but we are not gonna do this. Are we? What? No, we are not gonna do this. All right. Suwash. Ah! To feet a bit flat. Considering that was swingy. Is at cut while deleting. And then a suggestion. Mass improvisation. Yeah, this should be okay. It's kinda spicy indeed. Oh. Oh. Same thing as before. Oh god, there's already so many points. Oops. CTR plus G. Actually, no, I'm not. Why is this 144? No. Aha, yeah. Whatever. Like before. For some reason here it works quite well. Yeah. I will have to check this later one more time. Wait, let me just write this here. Check this Ono for later so I don't forget it. Because I think here we might need to change a few notes maybe. Because I feel like the structure in this part, at least with the dons, like having it every one beat is quite important, and not following the structure anymore kinda sounds and feels off-putting a little bit. But when I change it, then obviously it's gonna be one-to-one the same pattern, and this might be a bit too monotonously. So this is something I will have to think about tomorrow more in depth and see what else we could do here. I also have to check it with the previous parts which we had here. And as you can see, I suggested already this change, and maybe it's just too much. Other people would even say it might become too boring actually. So The progression from doublet to triplet is a downgrade in difficulty. Do you think so? Yeah, maybe it feels like it because the doublets are, well, some of them at least are monotone, while the triplets are basically changing the whole time, alternating. Like here, for example, you also have, when you have the doublets, they are quite simple and you still have a lot of space to generate a little bit of rest moments, let's say. Plus the full one patterns, the one beat patterns, they also make the whole section a little bit easier, while of course the triplets, you know, they are alternating quite a lot the whole time. Though this one is also hard mix actually. Yeah, I would actually change this. Consistency reasons again. Oh, this reminds me of something. Yeah, I forgot to mention this one. 1, 3, 3. Maybe delete this note. Seems to emphasize the last part of the vocals quite a lot, and having no note at this place. Would the spinner be possible? Possible, because it feels like something is missing here. Because this note feels kind of lonely here. How about the slider? Yeah, I think this is something I would leave to the mapper. I will just mention that could be changed. It's not a must, like, not at all. Just a suggestion. Wait, it's a paragraph. Yeah, suggestion. No, just an idea. Since the note that feels quite, how do you say it, not lonely, but stationary? No, not stationary. What was the word again? Oh my god, really? Hey. Nice to have you here. Okay, this is, I have to say, This is actually quite a surprise how many people joined today this stream. I didn't expect this. But yeah, welcome, welcome really. As you can see, I'm modding once again. And yeah, giving my opinion to Nostril's beat map. And Nostril is even here as well. Isolated. Thank you. Thank you. We can actually mod together your beat map if you want for you. He's quite isolated. Yeah, thank you. This is really a first. And I mean, I did it with ABC, like, I mean, like IRC modding, but modding it live in this way is really a first for me. Just an idea. Since the node that feels quite isolated, maybe adding a spinner or slider for the long stretched vocal might solve this. Slider add till slider till for the long stretch vocal. For the long stretch vocal might solve this. If you should use a slider, you might want to consider moving all right. Yeah, seeing you go back and forth through the map trying to figure out what I'm trying to do is interesting to watch. Since I could tell you what I'm trying to do, but I think that it would defeat the purpose, so I'm just watching. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. I mean, obviously, feel free if you want to say something, feel free to. But yeah, I think in this way it's more interesting for you to see how others perceive your map and how they also interpreted it. Yeah, instead happy owner here. My own really. Wait, give me a second. All right, now I can hear myself again. Really. Okay, that's your name, right? Oh my god, this stream is so scuffed for some reason. I'm losing my words the whole time. But yeah, just an idea. Since the node feels quite isolated, maybe adding a spinner or slider till for the long stretch vocal might solve this. If you should use a slider, you might want to consider removing. But it's not a must. It's not a must. I don't have to write this. All right. But you know what? Next time I should make a bingo card for all the iffy and spicy things that you can check when I finish modding. You can do it. Really. Yeah, really. But yeah, by the way, nice to have you here, really, as well. That's how I modded your beat map last time as well, just a little bit less scuffed, actually. Actually, I think here here the mapper could actually use more finishers, but this is just a personal preference from me, because this is now this is the longest ki, you know. We have 3 parts, and what I am usually pretty off what I usually do is to, in case if the ki, you know, is quite similar to the previous kis, I'm using more finishers to give especially the last part way more emphasis. And in this case it even seems to be possible to use them because there are not so many 1/4 patterns. So let's see how it might sound if we do so. Yeah, with the finisher cuts it doesn't work. They don't give it enough impact. So usually I would actually, if I would use this, I mean, it's possible to use it like this, of course, but I think they don't give enough impact because they're not as strong as a finisher Don. I love grass maps. The slider velocities are actually quite tamed in this beat map, and that's also one of the reasons why I actually wanted to mod this one, because they are not crazy, super crazy, and for the most part at least they work quite well, I have to say. Especially the finishers at the beginning, I like these a lot actually, I have to say. This is quite nice. Which term? I haven't heard the term before. That's a good one. Wait, which one did I use before? Impact? Emphasis? Impact? Could it be? Oops. Oh, grass maps. Ah, yeah, I see. Yeah, obviously because of the green lines. Yeah, yeah. I'm not the guy who's good multitasking actually at times. Reading everything and modding at the same time. I don't have enough circuits for this. Alright. Yeah, and that's actually the Oni. There's not much I have to say. There are still 2 parts which I'm gonna check out tomorrow again, more in depth. But other than that, honestly, I have to say the only well structure, there's not much I can actually say besides some pitch modding and vocal modding. Idea is quite clear by the mapper, so yeah, thumbs up to this one. As for the slider velocity changes, as I mentioned at the beginning, this is something I'm gonna talk about in the next stream, since this is a topic for itself actually. Which doesn't mean I ignored it, of course, but for today, the stream would just go for too long if I would have modded slider velocities as well. Now let me just see one more time the inner, and then I think this should be it for today then. My god, English, oh no, English! What? Ah, itchy nose. Oh, the song text. If you're becoming a bad girl, then the Oni is coming out. These kind of notes here wait, where was it? Yeah, this cut. I find these kind of slider velocity changes a bit problematic because it looks like it belongs to this pattern here, because for the most part it is closer to the DKD instead of the actual pattern that it belongs to. And Zugehörigkeit. English. Yeah, so basically what I usually suggest is when you have these kind of patterns and you are using slider velocity changes, then the best thing to do, I mean, I know at least I think the reason why the mapper used a faster slider velocity change here is because to give a little bit more impact on this new stanza, you know. But as I said already, since it belongs to this pattern, I would usually, when making slider velocity changes, make it in a way so they are put together, because else it actually kind of distorts the picture, and it also distorts the expectation. Expectation is also something that is very important when mapping, of course, you know. Um, so when I am looking at this or playing it, then just for a split second or millisecond actually, I expect this note to belong to this one here and not here. And then it kind of feels awkward when, you know, it's, you have enough of time, reaction time to play this, obviously. That's not the problem. Like, it is absolutely playable. But for the reasons I said before, yeah, since it belongs to this pattern, I would rather make the slider velocity in a way so it is closer to this one. I love the change of the background so much. Oh, hey Luke! Welcome to my stream. Nice to see you here. As you can see, I'm playing right now. Thank you. And you're probably better than me. Simple muzu. It's also good that most patterns are quite monotonously made. Monotonously made. That makes it simple, and in this way the 1/4 patterns are also not too hard. I mean, the BPM is obviously not very fast, but it is still something to keep in mind. This placement is very nice. Doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. But here actually actually no. I mean, I played it a few times, of course, but I'm also Taiko main guy since 30 years, so. Are you, by the way? All right. So, Hato. Ah! No! My chat is gone. Ah, I can't see it anymore. How do I open it again? Ah, there it is. Okay. Go this hard, but it doesn't. I love it. I just noticed something. Zuosh, we could have done this the whole time already. Wait, let me see if I can activate it right now. I actually prepared something like last time at least. Oh, Luke, thank you for subscribing. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Glad to have you in. But yeah, Zuosh, I forgot to do something actually while you were talking the whole time. Let me see. Because I actually have gadgets. No, widgets. Yeah, it was called widgets. Hello. Let me just see if I can activate it right now. Like I can make a poll, an interactive poll. What's this? Oh, widgets. All right, let me see. Umfrage. Like this, yeah. Cloudbot. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Like for example, if we go to the Oni again, and we're like, you know, at this part, and then I can ask you like, okay, what do you think about the structure? So should we use option A, like, I don't know, making this to don't triplet, or should we use option B and just keep it as it is? And then I can just do the following thing. Hopefully it works now. Post started, and there it is. And now you can basically just, well, give your opinion. But I didn't do it so far, so yeah. Now this is just a test basically. What do you think? You can test it out for yourself if you want. Twitch plays Taiko mapping. You have to vote like 1 or 2, like this. Yes, Wash. We could have done it the whole time already, but we didn't do it. We didn't do it. Ah, it was too late. Let's test it out one more time. What do you think? Like, let's go. Interactive modding, indeed. Like, I don't know. I go for 3, for example. I just need to see that. Can I phone a friend? Can I phone a friend? They would be actually amazing, yes. Maybe we should do this in the future. Yeah, and then as you can see, once the timer is finished, I can reopen it one more time just so you can see it actually. I probably it's opened. Wait. Is it? No. It's not open. You can just see it now. So this is now basically the results. And according to this, I could say, all right, then we are going for option 3. Interactive modding. But yeah. All right. Sure, no problem, Luke. I mean, I'm gonna end the stream now as well. So you're actually leaving at the right time. Random pooling. But yeah, since it's already quite late, and I'm also kinda scuffed. Everything is scuffed today, actually. Yeah, thank you for joining in. Actually, it was a pleasure to see so many people on the stream. I'm gonna check it out tomorrow if we actually broke the barrier of 10 viewers. We managed to have 9 viewers at least at the same time. That was a first. But yeah, as I said, the Oni at least is actually quite well mapped. Good structure, as I said already. Here and there, maybe things could be changed pitch-wise and vocal-wise, but other than that, there's really not much you could really say. But yeah, as I said already, thank you for checking out my stream, for being here. As I said, it was very nice to see you all here, so many of you especially, and it was also very nice to talk to you guys actually, and and especially that some of you also gave their opinion about certain patterns, what we could do. That was quite fun, I have to say, and helped me as well actually to reaffirm my opinion about certain things. And as I said already before, I'm gonna continue to mod this beat map, so there will be a part 2 for this one actually. And hopefully not too scuffed, and hopefully also my wording is gonna be better next time. But yeah, alright, let's cut it here. I'm talking already for way too long. Thanks for joining in. Hopefully we see each other pretty soon again. And yeah, stay tuned for some more modding and modding discussions in the next days. So yeah, have a good day, good night, wherever you are right now. And from my part, good night and see you next time. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.